Hello everyone, my name is Malak Wadidi and I'm a second year student at Carleton University studying Global International Studies with a specialization in global politics and a minor in law. I am also an intern at HARLEM Solicitors, and today I would like to talk to you about the immense importance of telecommunications since telecoms is such a very fast, rapid growing industry. Today our video is going to talk about the role of Towercos and Infracos in acceleration of telecoms infrastructure deployment. In our increasingly connected world, the demand for reliable and high-speed communication services is growing at an unprecedented rate. The surge in demand is catalyzed by the rapid expansion of mobile devices, the Internet of Things, and the need for seamless communication. To be able to meet these demands, telecommunication companies rely on tower companies, Towercos, and infrastructure companies, Infracos. Tower company, or as we referred to them earlier, Towercos, specialize in the construction, the operation, and the maintenance of telecommunication towers. These towers are the backbone of wireless communication, and because they allow signals to reach a very wide area. And Towercos also work closely with telecommunication service providers to be able to lease their space on their towers, and they enable them to deploy antennas and other equipment for wireless connectivity and a better communication. Infrastructure companies, or Infracos as we referred to them earlier, on the other hand, are responsible for the development and the maintenance and the underlying physical infrastructure of these telecommunication services. These include optical fiber, they include installing network equipment and establishing data centers. And they're not just important to these telecom services, but they're also important to us since they play a very vital role in creating a reliable network and infrastructure that supports high-speed data transmission and connectivity. The collaboration between Towercos and Infracos is very, very crucial as they play a very important role in the deployment of telecommunications services infrastructure. Towercos provide infrastructure to host antennas and other equipment that the telecommunication infrastructure needs, and Infracos provide a very strong and efficient network backbone. Together, they work hand in hand to expand coverage, improve network quality, and also enhance service quality in the telecommunication service world. There are many benefits that arise from Infracos and Towercos in telecommunication infrastructure deployment. The first one being rapid expansion. Towercos and Infracos facilitate the swift deployment of telecommunication infrastructure, which allows for service providers to be able to expand their coverage and reach areas that were previously underserved. This is very crucial because it allows for rural and remote regions and areas to have connectivity where connectivity was previously limited. The second one is cost efficiency. By sharing infrastructure resources, Towercos and Infracos help reduce the cost for telecommunications companies. They, instead of having to buy their own infrastructure and use up many resources, they can just leverage existing infrastructures through partnerships, and that helps them to reduce costs. The third one is improved network quality. Towercos and Infracos tend to focus on improving and upgrading their infrastructure frequently to ensure a high-quality network experience for end users, and this results in improved call quality, faster data speeds, and overall better connectivity. It also supports emerging technologies such as 5G that need or require robust infrastructure for optimal performance. It's important to note that the role of Towercos and Infracos is influenced by regulatory bodies and framework in each country. Governments and regulatory bodies play a very, very significant role in creating an environment that encourages investment in telecom infrastructure, and it also ensures fair competition between service providers. These clear regulations and policies can also foster an environment that is very, very healthy for investment climate, which drives further infrastructure development. To have a better understanding of the impact of Towercos and Infracos in infrastructure deployment, let's look at a real-life case study. We will take Nigeria as our country. In Nigeria, the government introduced these policies and encouraged the establishment of Towercos and Infracos, and the policies aimed to attract private investments and also create competition in the telecom sector. As a result, Nigeria witnessed a huge and significant difference and acceleration in telecom infrastructure development, particularly in the case of expanding mobile coverage and improving network quality. Through the involvement of Towercos and Infracos, Nigeria experienced a rapid expansion of coverage, especially in areas that were previously underserved. Towercos had the role of constructing and maintaining the telecommunication towers, which ensured a wider access to mobile services, and Infracos, on the other hand, they installed cables such as fiber optic cables, network infrastructure, and the support of high-speed connectivity, and they improved the data transmission capabilities. This accelerated deployment of telecom infrastructure in Nigeria had a significant effect on various aspects of society, such as it enhanced communication and connectivity for businesses, allowing them to operate more efficiently and have access to new markets. It also improved access to education, healthcare, bridging the digital divide, and also empowering individuals who lived in remote areas. Looking towards the future or at the future, Towercos and infrastructure companies are going to play a very vital role in the evolution of telecommunications, because technologies like 5G and the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence are only becoming more prevalent, and the need for the infrastructure by these companies only increase. And Towercos and Infracos will be at the forefront deploying the necessary infrastructure for the support of these innovations. It is also worth mentioning the sustainability in telecom infrastructure deployment. Towercos and Infracos are always increasing environmentally friendly practices, such as using renewable energy for their infrastructure, implementing energy efficient technologies, and minimizing the carbon footprint of their operations. And by doing this, these sustainable practices, they contribute to a hopefully greener and more sustainable future. In conclusion, we have seen today that Towercos and Infracos are instrumental in the acceleration of telecom infrastructure deployment. Through their